I did look into it, and according to the California bar, you can actually become a lawyer without going to law school by being an apprentice.
That's insane that this is even possible.
You've got to work for 18 hours a week out of our office. I'm gonna have to work with you for 5 hours each of those weeks. And, you would actually have to take a monthly test.
In California, you can bypass finishing college as long as you have 60 credits. And I had 75, so I'm really excited about it.
Hey.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm reading this letter from prison, and this one's a good one.
Tell me what the selection process is like.
If I see something that I feel like has a real shot and just like moves me, then I'll send it to my attorneys that look over everything to make sure that it's legitimate. I have always been really fascinated with crime, true crime, the law, and I told my dad years ago that I was really into criminal justice, and he was like, this will stress you out so much. You do not really want to take this on. But I think now, having gotten so deep in helping Alice, I'm really motivated to get to know the law more and fight for people that deserve a second chance like her.
So they examine the case and make sure that it's even something that's possible for them to be freed?
Yeah.
So how many cases do you do at a time?
So it's, with Alice, it was one. But usually this takes like years to get to this place. They say the average time to get someone clemency is 7 to 10 years.
I'm super proud of you, Kim. You really do take all of this really seriously, and I think that they're lucky that you listen.
Yeah, but it really is overwhelming how much people write. I do want to read and see what, if there's the right cases, like what I can do to help. Hi, can I please get a plate of the California cheese?
Yep. Oh my God, yours.
And some pita?
Favorite.
Thank you. And some cheese breads?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you since you've been doing all this amazing work.
I know.
You're so smart. Who knew? Us college dropouts. I'm so proud of all the work you're doing. And I can't believe that you went to DC.
I know. I love it. It's so much fun, but it's kind of crazy because I'm learning it all as I go. Like, I spend more time on this than I do really anything else. It's insane. But it's like so fun to be around people that like super smart, get it, like want the same thing. I was talking to this girl, Jessica. She's like literally one of the top prison reform attorneys. So Jessica and I were talking, and she's like, there's this apprenticeship that you can do in the state of California. You can bypass your degree and go straight into law school. There's only like a few states that do this. Jessica Jackson is an attorney who I met through Van Jones. I kind of explained that I was really into criminal justice and being a lawyer. So she offered to basically be my teacher in law school.
I did look into it, and according to the California bar, you can actually become a lawyer without going to law school by being an apprentice.
That's insane that this is even possible.
You've got to work for 18 hours a week out of our office. I'm gonna have to work with you for 5 hours each of those weeks. And, you would actually have to take a monthly test.
In California, you can bypass finishing college as long as you have 60 credits. And I had 75, so I'm really excited about it.
Wait, time out. So you're gonna be a lawyer. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you. Honestly, this reminds me so much of your dad. Like, it really does. Like, think about it. Your dad was a lawyer. He always cared about other people. Like, that was his major thing. He had just, like, the best heart. He was so kind. He was so sweet. That was, like, just who he was.
Yeah. I remember in the OJ case, I would be going through it and Kourtney would yell at me like, stop going through all of Dad's stuff. She was so upset, but I think he would be really proud of me. My dad always taught me that hard work is really important and to really commit to things. So my goal would be in like 10 years to give up being Kim K and just focus on this and be an attorney and fight for so many deserving people. It would be really interesting and fun to have his like Robert Kardashian attorney at law plaque that I saw, you know, on his desk every day growing up, and then to have mine right next to it.
He would be so proud that like in the midst of everything that you have going on, being a mom, having all your businesses, all the work that you do, all the people that you're responsible for, that you're actually putting this as a priority and at the forefront of what you want to do and how you like want to be remembered and things that you want to do for other people to give back is really amazing. And it's such a good example for your kids.
I know. I literally have to fly to San Francisco every week. I'm here so that we can just get in lots of hours and study and get started.
So I'm super excited to have you here today. I have a present for you.
What?
I don't know if it's the kind of present you're gonna like or hate.
What is it?
You're
Oh,
gonna
God.
hate it soon.
It's work.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. Perfect present. Law books. Thank you so much.
So these are the first 3 subjects we're gonna be tackling, and obviously I'll be with you for 5 hours a week going through these. But in your off time that I'm not with you, you're gonna be reading this on your own. And I'm sending you a written document that explains all of this in detail. So read through that first, and then I want you to read through the introduction of each of these books. And then we're gonna talk through them during our next 5 hours.
I'm dealing with my 3 kids, I'm dealing with my career, the 4th baby coming, and the stress of law school. Just because you do an apprenticeship does not mean that it's anything less. I mean, you have to put in 18 hours a week. It is a full commitment. I won't have time for events, for favors, for friends, for literally anything for 4 years.
These are the 3 subjects that are on the first-year law student's exam.
Hi, babe.
What's up?
I like that jacket. What is this?
This is a sample.
I like it. I don't know what to do. How am I gonna have another kid? How am I gonna study? How am I gonna read? How am I gonna do this all? I just had like a 14-hour day. It's a lot of work. I kind of don't know if I'd want to take away time from the kids and from you.
I think you could get in control of your schedule, and you just gotta like sit back and analyze like what are your distractions. Once you manage your time, you'll be able to manage your time to be able to give attention to me, attention to the kids, and attention to law that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
You know what's fire about that, and just why we're so blessed is like to be able to get the mentors. Like that means the universe really wants this to happen. Like it's beautiful, it's like your dad.
Yeah. Yeah. From day one, Kanye has always been someone in my life who's always pushed me to do what I want to do, no matter what the rules are, no matter what people say. So the fact that he is supporting me in this journey, knowing that for the next 4 years, it would take time away from him and our kids, means a lot to me and gives me the confidence that I really need, and that like extra push of someone around me to be like, I know you can do it. Like, you got this.
Yeah, maybe you can find somebody to get me out of some of my deals.
Yeah.
My wife a lawyer now. I bet you I get out this contract. You know what I'm saying?
I know you can't wait until then, but in 4 years, I can go to court for you.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how
good to see you.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Oh,
how are you?
Good to see you, Kim.
You too. This is Miss Northie.
Hey, Nora.
And they wanted to come to oh, your dress is falling. They wanted to come to San Francisco for the day
I love
with
your
me.
socks. Those are awesome.
She dressed herself today.
Look at those socks. Those are so cute.
So Kanye and North came to San Francisco with me, and it does feel really good that Kanye really believes in me and wants to help support me in something that I want to do, and just, you know, reassures me that I shouldn't put limits on myself.
Okay. Call me if you need anything.
This is for you. So these are your syllabi.
I read through this. It was like interesting. I was like, oh, cool, I'm learning something. Snoozed through contracts. I literally was like could hardly get through it. Criminal law, I literally blinked and it was like,
Yeah.
I read it. Yeah.
So the way you start your briefing is by doing a brief fact summary. So you'll read the case and you'll write down what the facts are. So when you're reading through the case, let's say pink is your facts color, right? So every time you read a case, pink will be your facts color. You can change it.
Jessica and Aaron are like the best teachers ever. It really motivates me that it's like these two women that work so hard. I'm not afraid to work hard. I'm not afraid to spend the late hours. So I think the timing's actually perfect. It's gonna be really hard, but it's also really important to me to keep this private for a while so I can stay committed and focused.
You would want to highlight that yellow because that's the part that is the issue.
The best way to change the system is to really know the system. So I'm excited to really take this on and to really focus because I feel like we can make such a difference.
Bye, guys.
All right, I'm gonna give you a hug goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.